Pretty annoying. Right here. So I don't like that. Check out the door alignment here. There it is, that crooked T. So everything was going pretty well, but then 2 weeks later, some other little issues started to pop up, so I went on and scheduled another service appointment. Alright, just for the heck of it, I'm going to try using the screen recording here to show you what's going on this first invoice. So, well, the first couple weeks that I started driving the Model X, my Model X, not the loaner that I had, over the first few days I was just really excited to have it, so I wasn't being really nitpicky about it. I noticed a few things that were off, but or diverted from those things by what was going on right here, the falcon door creaking when opening. So of course it says customer states falcon door creaks when opening and closing. So they did something here, exterior NVH general diagnosis, and adjusted the racetrack so it no longer contacts the rear door hinge on both rear doors. Tested and rear doors are no longer noisy. Completed. Warranty. So of course, once again, this was at 23, just under 2,400 miles. There was a courtesy inspection that they always perform, and then right here you have the option. They'll always ask you, would you like it washed and vacuumed? And of course I said, why not? So that's it for this service invoice. Thursday, February 9th, 2017. And as you can see, the T emblem is now straight. They corrected it. Got my first nick on the hood. Probably a rock popped up. So no creaking from the doors anymore. Everything looks and sounds good. Car's doing really well. So after my 2-week follow-up appointment, they fixed all of those issues that I had mentioned, and things seem to be going pretty well. I had the high-powered wall connector installed on February 6th. Things even got better from there. I really started to like it. Shortly thereafter, we had an app update, and they completely redesigned the app. I noticed after that I would see my charging speed going up to 49 and sometimes 50 miles of range per hour rather than topping out at 48 miles of range per hour. This would also vary depending on which vehicle I would bring in to the house and charge, and I'll do more on that later. I'm going to have at least a good 10 to 15 minute video just about what went on with the high-powered wall connector in my house. About the high-powered wall connector real quick, I want to talk about it. So once I got that set up and everything, I called Georgia Power, or any type of charging station installed in their home, they would give you a rebate, and I believe the rebate was $200. So they give it to you rather quickly, and I'm thinking everything is looking pretty good. I call them and say, hey, what's the deal with this whole EV plan? I was told to get on that. And the representative that I spoke to said, you shouldn't do that. You'll end up paying way more for your electricity if you have the EV plan and you are at home at any time during the day, especially between the hours of, I think it was 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. So I think that was like their peak time. So of course I said, okay, well, fine. And I felt like good advice, no harm, just stick with the regular electricity plan that I had, right? Wrong. That was the wrong thing to do. So let me tell you right now, that electric bill, and I'm skipping forward here, so it's a little bit of a spoiler, but it went up and up and up. It was like the first month it doubled, no big deal. I didn't say too much about it. Then it became like 2.5 times what it would normally be, then 3 times what it would normally be, then 3.5 times to 4 times. And by the time it reached about 4.5 times of what it would normally be, I called them back and said, you know what, this is not going to work. You are definitely going to have to put me on that EV plan. And the representative I spoke to that time said, why would anyone tell you not to get on the EV plan when you have an EV? That's ridiculous. Of course you're going to save money. I knew I'd been ripped off. But anyway, once I got on the proper EV plan, things started to get back to normal as far as the electricity bills are concerned. So that is another piece of advice I have for you. Definitely get the EV plan. Get some sort of charging station put into your garage or whatever, and make sure that you get a rebate or anything like that. And as I hear right now, Tesla is pretty much giving their high-powered wall connectors away, but you know, hey, I couldn't wait. I had to have it when I had it. I don't know if any other YouTubers can, well, I know you can identify with this. It is such a struggle to edit these videos. Filming them is the easy part. But when you have to sit down and edit them and make them somewhat presentable, it typically takes me, I mean, if I really rush it and don't care so much, I can probably edit a video in 30 minutes. But typically it takes me hours and hours to edit a video. This is it for now. I have a lot of stuff. Be patient with me. I'm going to go on and launch this thing as is.